What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2016 Kia Sportage LX with all-wheel drive. Honestly, you know I'm a little bit partial with Kia and Hyundai because they're just great cars. They treat everybody well, both us here at the dealership and our customers. So get a Kia or a Hyundai, whichever one you prefer. Anyway, let's get started. So this specific Sportage actually comes with the all-wheel drive, and it's also all black. You can actually even see the emblem right there. The alloy rims. Beautiful black color. Brings a rear wiper. Got your floor mats right here in the trunk. Massive trunk space. Definitely fit. Let's see. Two bodies crumpled up right there. Another two right on top of each other. So you got 4 bodies. Nice little compartment there to hold some stuff. 12-volt port right over here on this side. And you have your jack and wrench in here, plus some original owner's literature. Remember, I'm a little bit partial to Kia and Hyundai just because I've seen how well they've treated the dealership and how well they've treated our customers. This is what your key looks like. So you got your lock, unlock. You can hold to open up the trunk, and you got your panic button, and then you can flip this and get your key out. The interior of the car is a black and gray interior, which looks really nice. It's got the stitching on the side, like most of the newer vehicles. Right here on the door, you got your power windows and your power locks and your power mirrors. All right, so off on the side of the steering wheel right here, you have your dimmer for the lights. You also have your active eco mode, which helps you save on fuel. You have your downhill control assist. So it pretty much just regulates your speed when you're going down the hill, and you have your traction control that you can turn on and off. Underneath, you can actually access everything right here. You just put the cover back on, and in case you ever needed to access your AWD 2 port, it is right here, right next to the parking brake. Right in the middle, you have your 2 cup holders, and you have this really nice looking center console with the silver and black contrast. Deep center console. And you have 2 12-volt ports right in the middle, plus a USB port and an auxiliary port. You have all of your weather controls right here, which both the AC and the heater are working extremely well. This is your radio, so it brings Sirius XM, Bluetooth, MP3, and the CD player, and obviously the auxiliary port so that you can hook up all of your stuff and be able to relax and listen to your own music. This is the steering wheel right here. It's very stylish, very modern looking. Left-hand side, you have all of your volume controls. Right here, you have all of your call controls. And right here, you have all of your cruise settings. Engine turns on very smoothly. Doesn't really sound like much. This specific unit has 128,000 miles, so it's just barely been broken in. And clearly, we need to add some gas. Visor right here with mirror. Make sure you're looking pretty for the day. Same thing for your passenger. Make sure that they're looking pretty for the day. Oh, also, you can bring this out so that when you're driving, it actually covers the entire door. This is so that you can turn on the lights. And in case you had some sunglasses, you wanted to set them right there. You also have yourself a handle for when you're driving like a maniac. And then you have one for every single passenger, except for the middle guy. Middle guy's gonna die. This is your lock for the wheels when you have the all-wheel drive engaged, and you have an automatic transmission which has the Tiptronic shifting, so it allows you to, or manu shifting, whatever you want to call it, but it allows you to shift everything yourself as you're driving it. So this is the seat all the way back at a comfortable position. I am 5'10", and as you can see, this is tons of room, probably about like maybe 2.5, 3 inches. So it's extremely comfortable for both the driver and all of the passengers. Even the middle guy right here, look at that. It's still pretty comfy. And still tons of room for somebody to sit right there. And you also have tons of room up here. So you have a bottle holder that you can put right here. Right in the center right there, you have the vents for all of your rear passengers, which is extremely useful for all of these guys, because I don't know if you've ever ridden in the back, but when you don't have these vents right here, it gets super stuffy or it gets really, really cold, and none of the stuff is actually blowing out over here, so everybody gets overheated while these two guys are just sitting there all cool. But definitely get one with vents. So this plastic backing right here on the seats is extremely useful for when you have those kids that love to kick the back of the seats or tear them up, pull out their pens, you know, do all that stuff. So it protects all of your cloth interior, and it's really durable. And you also have this little pocket right here to be able to store some additional stuff. You can also fold this seat down and then fold these down in case you needed extra room. So all of those 4 bodies that I mentioned in the back, all of a sudden you have maybe another 3 more that you can stack up right there, and maybe another 2 more. So you can just grab all of the bodies and just take them out to the ocean and just dump them, and you'll be cool. Under the hood, you have yourself the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder motor. It's coupled with a 6-speed automatic transmission and also the all-wheel drive system. It gets about 21 miles to the city and 28 miles in the highway. It's a 15-gallon tank, which right now, current prices of gas are roughly around a little over $4. So you're looking at about $63 to fill up. In the city, you'd have about 321 miles with a full tank and 428 in the highway, which is really, really good. All right, so that was the 2016 Kia Sportage LX all-wheel drive. Just to give you a little bit of, I guess, background and extra information on the car, reviews do state that it has a very athletic driving experience. Personally, when I've driven all of the Sportages, they feel great. Like, the handling is great, they turn corners really smooth. They're very good, comfortable cars. Some competitors that you might want to consider are like the CX-5, the Tucson, RAV4. You can also say the Rogue, but I'm not a big fan of Nissan Rogues. Not bad cars, just not my preference. Anyway, if you ever wanted to, like, let's say if you started out with a smaller car, or you didn't need as much room, you could start off with the Souls and then upgrade to a Sportage, or downgrade from a Sportage to a Soul. But Sportage, honestly, for the fuel economy and the size that you get, totally worth it. And let's see, some pros of the Sportage. It did actually get the 5-star safety rating when they first came out, so you could definitely feel comfortable driving the car. And it's honestly the most bang for the buck that you're going to end up getting is going to be in the snow. If you go up and you need the all-wheel drive because you go up to the mountains snowboarding like us, definitely get this car. It's going to get you up there without a problem. Anyway, the bad thing about it is there are other smaller SUVs like this that do actually get a little bit over 30 miles to the gallon, but it's going to be like maybe 30 miles to the gallon, 31, 32. This is not that much of a difference. Totally worth it. The cabin does tend to sound a little bit noisy, but it's nothing major. It's just, I guess it could have used a little bit more insulation when it was being made, but it's not going to be anything that you're going to notice. And frankly, just crank up the music. You'll be fine. Anyway, if you have any questions at all about this vehicle, or you just have a comment to make, please drop a comment below. And if you do have any questions about our Buy Here, Pay Here program, which is what we specialize in, whether you're considering purchasing from us or another Buy Here, Pay Here dealership in the area, please drop a comment below, or just call us at 559-444-0123. We'd love to help you out through all of your buying experience. So, if there's nothing else, we'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye.